India before the arrival of the British. Before the advent of colonial rule, India was a self-sufficient and flourishing economy. Our country was popularly known as the Golden Eagle. While India has a rich and recorded history going back 4,000 years to the Indus Valley civilization in Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, Britain had no indigenous written language until the 9th century, almost 3,000 years after India. Then how was it possible for the British to start capturing this huge country and control it from 1757 to 1947? British arrival in India. In 1498, the Portuguese Vasco da Gama arrived on the coast of Malabar via the sea route. A century later, British first landed in India in Surat for the purpose of trade on the 24th of August 1608. The British East India Company was formed in 1599 under a charter granted by Queen Elizabeth in 1600. The British Joint Stock Company, as it was known earlier, was founded by John Watts and George White for trade with Asian nations in the south and southeast. The legendary chieftain who didn't bow down to the British. Veerapandiya Kattabomman was an 18th century Tamil Palayakarar and king of Panchalankuruch in Tamil Nadu, India. He refused to accept the sovereignty of the British East India Company and waged a war against them. He was captured by the British with the help of the ruler of the kingdom of Pudukottai, Vijaya Raghunatha Tondiman, and at the age of 39 he was hanged at Kayatha on the 16th of October 1799. Sepoy Mutiny. Indian Mutiny, also called Sepoy Mutiny, a first war of independency at Vellore. Hindus were prohibited from wearing religious marks on their foreheads while on duty, and Muslims were required to shave their beards and trim their mustaches. Mangal Pandey was an Indian soldier who played a key part in the events immediately preceding the outbreak of the Indian Rebellion of 1857, but unsuccessful rebellion against British rule in India in 1857–59. Champaran Satyagraha of 1917. Champaran district is a historic region that now forms the East Champaran district and the West Champaran district in Bihar, India. In 1914 and 1916, the farmers in this region had revolted against the British against the conditions that they imposed for indigo cultivation. It was the first satyagraha inspired by Mahatma Gandhi. This led to a farmers' uprising. Jallianwala Bagh. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre took place 103 years ago today, April 13, 1919. According to British government records, 379 people including men, women, and children were killed while 1,200 were injured in the indiscriminate firing ordered by Colonel Reginald Dyer. Quit India movement of 1942. The Bombay session of the All India Congress Committee got this movement rolling on the 8th of August 1942, during World War II. The mission was as clear as water: an end to the British rule of India. In addition, Gandhiji made a call to do or die in his Quit India speech that he delivered in Bombay. Dandi March of 1930. The Salt March, also known as the Salt Satyagraha, Dandi March, and the Dandi Satyagraha, was an act of non-violent civil disobedience in colonial India led by Mahatma Gandhi. The march on the salt works went ahead as planned on May 21, led by the poet Sarojini Naidu, and many of some 2,500 peaceful marchers were attacked and beaten by police and some 60,000 people were in jail. Quit India movement of 1942. The Bombay session of the All India Congress Committee got this movement rolling on the 8th of August 1942, during World War II. The mission was as clear as water: an end to the British rule of India. In addition, Gandhiji made a call to do or die in his Quit India speech that he delivered in Bombay.
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।